Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new run on the YouTube.
Breadshaped just subscribed for 22 months. I was here for BB2.
And Breadshaped has gone and taken over the YouTube intro. So welcome, Breadshaped, to this very first game of me playing Black Orcs. Because some idiot overtuned them this season. Don't know who that was. It's me. So we're playing Blorks. Really should introduce you to the two teams. So I've gone Varag Gulchur as the star player. We've got 2 block, we've got 2 mighty blow and 2 guard across the Blorks. And then I've also got 2 sneaky gits because I'm going to foul a lot. 1 sure hands and another guard. So
Star underscore Ferret just subscribed with Prime.
To nobody's surprise whatsoever. There we go. Right. Goblins are a little bit slow. Not their fault, that's just how they were built. There we go. And we don't want him running through gaps that aren't supposed to be there. There we go. There we go. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, we get 8 primaries and 2 secondaries. They are pretty strong. And this is a reasonably favourable matchup for us as well. Which I also quite rate. Right, so the reason I asked whether or not people were here in Blood Bowl 2 days was because so I could use it to break armour. Hang on then. It didn't work. Never mind. The aim of the game is to get removals, so it is very worth trying to knock stuff out. Hello, Strawberry. That wasn't Strawberry's noise, that was Dark Fairy's noise. Boom, kabow.
The champ is here! I just smashed shit right here! The champ is here!
Hello, Dim. We're going to foul that, I think. As we pick the ball up. We did. Got the foul on that. There we go. Was broken. Right, so the question I've got for everyone was, yes indeed, yeah, Strawberry and Dark Fairy's intros couldn't be further apart. That is quite right, yes. You leave on Friday or just Saturday? No, I'm going to drive up on Saturday morning. Oh, is it pouring rain, is it? Oh yeah, so it is. Right. So the question I've got for everyone, next question, actually, because it's a two-part question. Part 1 of the question is, do you play in the ladder? And then question 2 of a 2-part question is, what could we do to make the ladder more exciting, more enjoyable, better? What is currently missing? Sandwich Ulapu says, I just want to say your videos have made me improve my game with Elven Union in the last tournament, so thank you very much. You're welcome. Yeah, like, what would make you play more ladder? I have my own thoughts on this. Christopher says, no, you don't play ladder. 2, you would like an actual incentive to play ladder. Well, Get rid of redraft. Okay.
I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve.
I play ladder, but make the ladder better is so hard. Maybe some sort of preset if you play X. Ah, well, I want to touch on. I need to play my turn, but I'm going to come back to what Leonus said, which is an actual incentive to play ladder. So, yeah, just I'm gonna. My first question is going to be, is that what a lot of people feel? Right? Damn it, I don't have an incentive to play ladder, or is it something else? No, it's interesting. Interesting, you've gone to solution mode there, Alt. There we go. Right, so now we can get dice on that. Can you get me? No. Answer. Good. We should be able to get another dirty, great, ginormous foul into someone. Just whom and how and when. Maybe not a ginormous foul, but a decently sized foul. Well, that blitz is looking pretty tasty. There we go. Right. Elk would like to get rid of SR. Turn those rewards into rewards for games played per season. Okay. TV matchmaking only. Get rid of redraft. How many people dislike redraft in ladder? Or not likes redraft? So we've got 1 like it, 3 hate it. Dislike, says Trev. Redraft in ladder. I'm not talking about redraft as a concept, just talking about... Redraft needs to be tweaked to 300 way too low.
Nuts for the nuts god! Nuts for the nuts throne!
Interesting. I feel like I'm going to have to come to the chat tomorrow with some questions. Like, yeah, like I was thinking about Paige, and he's famous for liking like really mega high TV stuff, isn't he? Right, playing quite a lot of games, and that, and I noticed that he's just not streaming. And the fact that he's not streaming is quite important. It means that there's a problem. Because Paige likes streaming Blood Bowl. And so to take that away is a concern to me. His daughter says I dislike talking about a game and how to make it better after 2.5 years. Yeah, I think fairy. I think one of the key things is to get rid of the bugs, right? The sooner and the faster and the better that happens, everyone is happier. Right, can we do anything fun here? First of all, we can just throw block with block, just to deal with that. Oh, there we go. I do feel like there should be a surf on the table at some point. Well, I can grab that to there, I can grab it to there, follow up. I just think we can probably do it without having to do that. So all I need to do is move that somehow. I mean, I can do it with a ball. That's 2D, then that's 2D. Fine, I'll fix it afterwards.
Moisture is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of beauty.
We'll fix it after, right? Said every good strategy person ever. Don't worry, we'll fix it afterwards. Roll up. There we go. That's your free surf. That's the fix. That can go out of the crowd. Don't do anything to grab. Up to there. It'll grab you on. I guess this is just sort of demonstrating why this team's such a problem. Chop to the throat. There we go. Hope says, I thought we were playing Nurgle. Yeah, we're going to play Nurgle. We're just going to play Black Orcs first. The humans also chose no skills. Oh, yes. The sooner that gets fixed, the better. Of course, this is why you stop pandering to competitive folk. Well, I think the spirit... Competitive ladder could be spirit related. But I think that most people, the best way to make the ladder work is to play the ladder as though it was for most people somehow, right? Yeah, that's not going to work. Says Caveman says, I've redrafted Khorne team at 30-ish games. I haven't been able to find a game where they're waiting over an hour. Yeah, that's absolutely no good. We can't have that. Jaywood, you're also correct there, right? But I wonder if at that point, Jaywood, what we are talking about is different things for different people. Because do I want to power that? That sort of team happens after 30 or 40 games. Oh dear. Thankfully, we trusted in a skill and it worked. Four. Right, chop that one down. And we can foul this one as well. You were in there. Kick back the head. Go. We've been caught. Damn it. Never mind. Larry says, biggest problem with the ladder is I play 3 games, get 3 conceded and no SPP, then I roll into a team that's played 8 games with lots of skills. Yeah, that's a problem. Turner says, does this game not feel like noob stomping? I can only play what's in front of me, unfortunately. But I do agree that this is... These are stupid, yeah. How do you play fouls in this game? Like, how do you make it work? So you're talking about, like, mechanically, how do you make it work? What I'm looking for is big, stonking, great, dirty fouls over a sustained period. Brawl up. So you want to get lots of assists, so you automatically break armor, pretty much, is what I'm trying to do. Let's put the goblins on the other side. It is raining, so we don't want to drop the ball. Right there. No, like playing for 45 minutes and getting an MVP on a zombie. I think... Why is it raining? Because the weather on... You have weather in Blood Bowl. You can have sun, where you can't see because it's really sunny. You can have really extra sunny. Really extra sunny, where you get too hot and sometimes you pass out because it's so hot and you need to go and sit for a drink. Then you can have normal sun, which is just like normal everyday weather. It's fine. You're gonna have rainy, and yeah, and that's what's happening now. And what happens if you try and pick up a ball when it's wet?
You let it go.
You let it go, yeah. So it's harder to pick the ball up. So it's more difficult to score touchdowns. And then there's the last one, which is when
you can't hide.
When it's snow and ice. And what happens if you try and run fast on snow and ice?
You might slip over.
And what happens to you?
You might hurt yourself.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happens on snow and ice. So that means a 7-year-old can play Blood Bowl.
I won't.
Do you? Good. Just out of interest, chat. Did you hear the Use the biscuit. You can have one if you like. Did you hear what she said? Could you hear her response?
I don't know if I like.
Well, try it. So, if anyone knows like what happens on snow and ice, you can reference this conversation like, well, a 7-year-old worked it out.
It's good.
Yeah, she asked for a cookie. No, it's biscuit.
No cookie. My hand really hurt. I'll show it.
Itchy.
Want me to put me? Look on the fingers. On the finger.
Yeah.
That's because I need to get out. Balls now in my hands. That's how I got through it. Oh, just do some pictures.
Right, turn 6. Okay, so
Aww.
we are going to need to walk this forward a bit further because the Black Hawks themselves are getting they are slow, so we are going to just need to make sure that I've pushed a few Black Hawks forward so that everything is just tickety-boo.
And the next one's gonna do it really sunny. So you can't see.
Yeah.
Great.
Right, and then we should be able to go and get that Black Hawk involved as well. That protects the back end of the cage. We've got a slight cage-based problem here, but don't worry, we'll fix it in due course.
I'm having another one. There's a some pictures I can't stop. Hey, have you ate some?
Have I eaten some? Do I look like someone who eats biscuits?
Yep.
I do? What, you can tell?
You can eat sweets.
Oh, really? Wait, watch. Don't tell everyone that.
Daddy always eats sweets.
Shocked by your own daughter. Terrible.
Look at that.
The numbers don't
Ah,
lie.
cheers, Eloise. Thanks, mate.
And they spell disaster for you.
Anyone makes me concedes harshes from looking at the person that's making it at the right angle. I think that there's several considerations for me in terms of conceding. You've got why is the person conceding, and how does the person who is being conceded on feel? That duality, right? And the conceder, if you took this game as a microcosm, the human coach has taken no skills, and first of all, we shouldn't be in this situation. They should actually have skills. So that's the problem with the UI, which I do hope will get fixed in due course. But imagine that this was a normal game with both teams actually having relatively similar stuff. Conceding, the team that the humans here, which is all going wrong for, might want to exit the game because they're not having fun.
Daddy, what is that?
It's a banner.
What is it doing?
And
What can it do?
it doesn't do anything, it just looks pretty.
Yeah.
And the
Eloise
consideration...
just subscribed with Prime. 6 months of supporting True Elf Coach playing Black Hawks.
Someone said, so can you say thank you to Illusionist for 6 months? Illusionist.
Thank you, Illusionist,
6 months.
for 6 months.
There we go.
Why do I have to say that? What you are?
Well, because that's what your job is now.
But you sometimes talk.
So, anyway, back to the idea about having fun. So, the human team might not be having fun, so they want to exit the game. Because you're fundamentally, what do you sit and play a video game for? You're playing it for some form of entertainment. If you're not enjoying it, you're not going to come back tomorrow night and play it, right? So the video game needs to serve up fun in the first place, and the idea that you're going to have fun, but then when it fails, you need a mechanism to get out of that. Otherwise, you're not going to be doing it tomorrow, 3 months from now, in my mind. So the concept of punishing concessions probably is the wrong way to go about it
Daddy,
for me.
is it
Yes.
going to flood?
Because it's not physically addressing that mechanism. Is it going to flood? No, it won't flood. Because it goes into the floor and then it doesn't come back. So it's okay. What I think is a better way of looking at it,
But look
Is-
at the puddles.
there is puddles, is to say, well, hang on a second. What can we do to address that contract, that idea that people have enjoyment? How do we readdress that balance? And I think that the best way to start with that is probably to reward the person to stay in the game in the first place. That would be where I would start. Because if you don't feel like you need to concede, or you're still going to get something out of it, maybe your dynamic of fun is going to change. When you feel like you're not going to get anything whatsoever, then you have a problem.
You have to be careful.
Yes.
Where are the
Where are the puddles? There's one.
Where's the puddles? No, you winning.
I'm probably going to win, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, you're gonna. You can. Is that one?
No. First one.
You can do it. Just move that into there.
Okay.
You can do it.
There we go. So you could reward people by offering them win streaking on, or sorry, completion streaking on the Blood Pass. You could reward them with Warpstone for completions. Like there are things you could unlock previous Blood Passes. Oh dear. Show me.
Did not hit.
Okay. Just gonna look at your leg. No, show me.
How do you then you can. That's difficult. I can put it on.
Okay.
It's dirty.
Crush your enemies. See them driven before you.
Gandhi
Hear the
87
lamentation
just
of the women.
subscribed with Prime.
He's quite busy.
But you pulled the cable. Oh, it's all right, working now. Then the next point is to try and make it so that the person who is getting conceded on, I think, feels like they actually didn't get duped out of something. So increasing the reward for the points where someone does feel like they need to get bump out probably is your second lever you can pull. And then the third lever is to punish the person to make them not do it. And I think that's the wrong one to go down.
Yeah. Are they yours?
Yes, they are mine, yeah.
Are they cheering because you're winning? How did you get back?
Daron von Weiss says it should be different from ladder and arena.
Nice and guess.
Yeah,
Nice and guess.
if you come this side. I'm less bothered about concessions in arena.
Move this we can. Why is that cheering? He's not winning.
No, they're trying to make the crowd happy. So if we look out, look, there's all people in the crowd. So those two are trying to make these people all cheer and happy. And then on my side, we've got all the Skaven people, look, and the orcs. That's what we're trying to do. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good. No, because okay, sure. Right, there, that high. Okay.
Oh,
This hasn't worked. This hasn't worked. I can't do 3 things at once. Discuss this and play. It's just not working.
You're dying.
Yeah. Score. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, you 1 point. Yay. It's me. I'm on mine.
Well, Jaywood, when you say something like that, what you're potentially talking about is whether or not it's acceptable in a long league format to step away from tabletop Blood Bowl rules. Right? That's a question. I'm not said whether I think yes or no at this point, but if you're going down that route, ultimately that's what you're talking about.
Daddy, can you change weather?
No, I can't change the weather. Theodore says, could they ask something if you don't move for 5 minutes, you auto lose? Well, in something like a Hearthstone, if you don't move for a certain period of time, you then get a timeout, and then your timer starts going down really quickly.
Woo Bobbies.
And I think that would be relatively simple to implement, surely, versus the cost of it, right? Yeah, oh sorry, basically do nothing, it's just written the same thing, which is just doing it on like Rogue and Hearthstone, yes. I think that you offer rewarding for people who are going to stay in games, I think. But one of the biggest things, do we have a timeout? No. Is you need to be thinking about the communication. Oh, this coach is very new. I wish there was an in-game chat. I really wish there was an in-game chat. Well, basically do nothing. If you reward it now, it's the same as you would have got if you weren't doing it, right? There isn't a chat function, that's... No. I'm not going to... There is 0 point talking about it, right? There is an in-game chat function, you are correct. That absolutely no one ever uses, that isn't in-game. There is an out-of-game chat function if we're being pedantic. Haha, I do, yes. I mean, maybe I'm just anyone who doesn't use it. Well, Gonjol, even discussing an in-game chat's pointless, right? Because the position on in-game chat is we can't do it, so they're not going to. Right, so our opponent has done what would appear on paper to be a very good idea, which is to send two scoring threats down each, one on each flank, with a bit of a screen on either side, and then they are ready to go throw the ball and score. There are only two problems with this, which is that problem number one. There is going to be a strike on the ball carrier, probably. Where can we grab you to? There, because I don't want to get in my own way of my own goblins. And then if I step one of you forward, we get 3 dice on that. As long as it's a bow, we're in great shape. In fact, yeah, step you to there. It is a bow. That gives us the diagonal to walk through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cheeky little ball sack. Oh, that. 1. 2. That's a 2+, that's a 3+. Third, maybe we don't foul it. AV rate here would be pretty helpful. And go fetch the ball. Off you go, young lad. Got it.
This is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles.
I want that as my sound effect. You cheeky little ball sack, Leonis. Yep, that'll be that then. Pretty much. I mean, there's some universe where this isn't that, but not many people live inside that universe. As well. The only things that are stood up are the ones that cause us problems. So if we just knock them over and stay put, and then can't cause us problems. That's Brawler saved me twice. Yep, Brawler OP. If blocks all had break tackle at the start, would it change anything about their viability? The fundamentally design point is that blocks are about killing stuff. I think I quite like grab and brawler. I think it's an interesting combo. But they are a bit slow. It's not Quincy. I don't think it's even the blocks that are slow. It's the fact that the goblins are also a movement 6. It's the whole team as a unit is quite slow. Blam. Bloom. That's your block. That's good skill. And screen you off a little bit harder. Roll up. Punching. What? What are you looking at? 4s. Oh, me says they don't need to be better. Blackhawks don't need to be better. Every win rate ever in the world would suggest if you're trying to achieve parity, they need to be helped. Blackhawks with block, mighty blow as primary starters. Wow, that would be very strong. Why are you trying to achieve parity with every race? Not trying to achieve parity with every race, but I think in a tournament environment you are. Maybe not every race, but a wide variety of races. Because the more variety, the more parity you achieve, the more you're going to see lots of different races played. If Amazons were 20% stronger than they are now, then all we would see is Amazons, which I think would get boring. Why do I want to see lots of races played? Because I think that it means that the game is
I baked you a
diverse.
pie.
Oh boy, what flavor?
Pie flavor.
Because I don't want to play the same mirror match every single time. Who's trying to make Zons better? Nobody. You want all teams all the same? I don't think that's true. I think you can make games where there's always a rock, paper, scissors component, and you can make some teams different in different ways, and it'd be fine. A bunch of games managed to make that distinction. Bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. He did. Not with 29 different races. I didn't say it was going to be easy. I think it's doable though. Undead 100% need buff. Buffing undead. Ugh, gross. Yeah, BB not. I completely agree with that. I think BB events are trying to make as many teams as viable as possible rather than every team. Yes. Like, you in the current... Yeah, in this rule set, it is impossible to say, goblins, they're going to be as good as dark elves, without doing some fundamental twisting of things that probably don't result in a lot of fun. But equally, if you can accept that goblins are one of the teams that you don't make as powerful, then I think you can get on board with nudging them up. They don't equally need to be absolutely atrocious. But the point where their win rate comes from just fouling and killing things, if that's all you let them do, that's a problem. Goblins are a lot of fun. Goblins are not fun. I don't know. I always like the idea of making every team ask a question, because a question implies that you don't get to take everything you'd want, to a degree. And also, what question are we asking here, right? Are you asking dwarves if they want to take 1 troll slayer or 2, or are you asking necro if they want to take 1 wolf or none? Right, totally different questions. Basically, there are no team should be able to take the meta perfect lineup. Interesting. Well, you take Necro, right? If you wanted to make Necro a 60% win rate team, you'd want to give them all their positionals and probably 13 players. Because what you would do at that point is you'd mitigate any game where luck goes wrong in the first half, and they can still set it with all their positionals and all their team. Necro never get 13 players 3 rerolls all their positionals, because that would be insane. They'd be as strong as Amundsen's then.